Sainathaya, Manikya Prabhave, Gajanana, Shri Guru Yatindra Raghavendraya, Paramapuja Avatar Avadhuta Jagat Guru, Shri Datta Ganapat Sachidananda, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja, Sharda Mataye, Ramana Maharshi, Mahavatar, Babaji Maharaja, Lahiri Mahashaya, Yukteswaragiri, Yogananda, Gauranga Nitayi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Trailinga Maharaja, भेट नारायण सदाशिव ब्रह्मेंद्र महाराज नीम करोली बाबा महाराज आदि गुरु शंकराचार्य चंद्रशेखर सरस्वती महाराज नागजट जयलक्ष्मी माता जिल्लेलमुड़ी माता आनंदमाई अनघा समेत गुरुदत्त महाराज तारा माता गौरंगनिताई चैतन्य महाप्रभु अनघा समेत गुरुदत्त महाराज की जय हो जय हो. Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye. Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye. Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye. Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye. Dear all divine associates and the disciples of Samasta Guru Mandali, today also we have been blessed to continue our Satsanga to relearn the autobiography of a yogi. As a part of Bhakti Kriya Yoga in Jaya Nama Guna Sankeerthana, every day we are being blessed to continue the Satsanga to relearn the autobiography of a yogi, wherein which we have successfully, we shouldn't say completed, but we have been blessed to continue the Satsanga by relearning the second chapter. The second chapter, My Mother's Death and the Mystic Amulet. So, in relearning process, we have learnt that Paramahansa Yogananda Maharaja was very much learnt from a Shiuli flower, and because they were strewing themselves with a willing devotion over the glassy altar. So, knowingly or unknowingly, rather we can say that it was a pure devotion where they have been surrendering themselves to the Mother Earth. So, that was relearnt by us and been observed by our Paramahamsa Jagadguru Yogananda Maharaja. Mingling tears with the dew, I often observed a strange, otherworldly light emerging from the dawn. Intense pangs of longing for God assailed me. I felt powerfully drawn to the Himalayas. So Yogda Maharaja says that it was almost, we have relearned in yesterday's satsanga that this Shiuli flower is called as night jasmine, and in Hindi or in Sanskrit, we generally term it as Parijata Pushpa. Pushpa means one flower. So Parijat. And we also relearned that this Parijat was a princess and been in love with the Lord Surya, sun god, and sun god declined the emotional love of Parijata, the princess, and thereafter she committed suicide. And from her ashes, the tree grown. That is the Hindu mythology, which we have learnt. And we also relearned that the pure devotion will attract the God. That is the reason our Paramahamsa Jagadguru Yogananda Maharaja was very much blessing us to learn from Shioli flower and become like a Shioli flower. That what? And we also relearned that what does it mean in spiritual context? The uh, incarnation or perhaps yogi, isn't it? And we were being trying to relearn about the specific terminology yogi, isn't it? So yogi, we have understood that one who has a equality of vision or equanimity of a vision, and he is detached from all bondings and material world. And then the more importantly, who is Swami, isn't it? Now the satsanga continues like this. One of my cousins, fresh from a period of travel in the holy hills, visited us in Bareilly. So Yogda Maharaja is telling that one of his cousins, fresh from a period of travel, so very fresh, in the holy hills, he visited Bareilly. I listened eagerly to his tales about the high mountain abode of yogis and swamis. So, Yogda Maharaja, we all know that. Yogda Maharaja was very much keen to learn about the sages, yogis, and so on. That is the reason he met in search of his guru, Sri Yukteswar Giri Maharaja. He has been searching, and as a part, he visited many saints across globe. So, Yogda Maharaja, I listened eagerly to his tales about the high mountain abode. We also relearned about Himalayas in yesterday's Satsanga, how big Himalayas were, and the experience of Jaya Nama Guna Sankeerthana in visiting Rani Khet, the Mahavtar Babaji Maharaja's cave, and Pandu Koili, top of it. Almost it was, every devotee could feel that one can touch the clouds bare hands. Like that, the feeling will be. So we have understood the Himalayan experience. So Appa also means our Paramapuja, Paramahamsa, Jagadguru, Yogda Maharaja used to listen eagerly. He used to listen to all the tales about the high mountains abode of yogis and swamis. So he used to have a lot of interest, very much interest, to learn about yogis and swamis. So we have understood who is a yogi in yesterday's satsanga. Then who is a swami? Now, generally, the swami in spiritual context in India, in our uh, Sanatan Dharam or from Hindu scriptures, which is from ages. The yogi is generally, as we also have understood, that some people may call it as yogi. In India, we call them as yogi. So, who is a yogi? We have understood yesterday that a true yogi is one who practices yoga, any kind of a yoga, and uh, he has a equanimity, and he is he masters over senses, and he doesn't have any bondages. No worldly matters would affect him, and he will treat all the beings with a divine nature. He feels that everything is drawn from God. Then who is a yogi? We have understood. Then who is a Swami? Because about the high mountain abode of yogis and Swamis, Yogda Maharaj is telling. Who is a yogi? We have understood. Who is a Swami? Now, Swami, it is a title for a Hindu monk. We know that. Swami, sometimes we call also the Paramapuja Yukteswar Giri Swami, like that. So, Swami is a title given in Hindu in Hindu uh, spiritual context. In that way, it can be said. So, in Swami. So, a Swami is a monk who, in very equivalently to a yogi, who renunciated everything and joined a formal religious order, which has been derived from uh, the word Swami from Sanskrit, isn't it? So literally, it means master, or uh, we can call it as owner. Swami. Swami is the owner, a master. So Swami is one who has mastered oneself. Mastering oneself is not that easy. We can teach so many things to so many people, but to practice it, it is very difficult. So Swami is a person, or a very religious, very spiritual person who articulates and demonstrates what he teaches. So, in other words, Whatever he preaches, he practices. Whatever he teaches, he shows. So he is called as a Swami. So, and second, very importantly, he achieved mastery over ego. That is very, very important. So, Mata Sharda, Jagat Guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja, divine wife, Sharda Mata says, if you wanted to get rid of ego, we have to surrender to God. And we don't know from where the ego crops up. So we have to be very alert in not only controlling the ego, but also to discard the ego. From where it comes, we don't know. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja also used to say that. So he mastered over physical senses, worldly desires, Swami. And he has only one goal, God realization. Same, line by line, there is subtle difference between Yogi and Swami. And most importantly, so if in order to become a Swami, one must take a formal oath of practice. So he has to have lot of obedience and great discipline, code of conduct, and most importantly, he has to get rid of ego first. He shouldn't have any ego. So that spiritually, that human being, that person, Swami, is called as Swami. Now, so we have relearned the yogis and Swamis. Now Yogda Maharaja says, let us run away to the Himalayas. My suggestion one day to Dwaraka Prasad, the young son of our landlord in Bareilly, fell on unsympathetic ears. Now look at that. See, one very important point, either to become yogi or saint or good human being and progress spiritually requires lot of dedicated devotion, and that is the reason every sadhaka should believe that the practice is very, very important, and it is a process. Practicing is a process, it is not a mood. Yogda Maharaja says even mood swinging is ego. So you have to be always happy, you always should think about God. Then only God will get attracted to a normal devotee. So here, perhaps when Yogda Maharaja wanted to run to Himalayas, he wanted to visit those yogis and swamis, to see them, have a darshan, talk to them, get that holy vibrations and blessings. Why? Because they have been attracted to God. Now, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja says that one can attract or get attracted to God by singing the glories of the God that we have relearned. Every day, Nama Guna Sankeerthana, or praising the God. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Holy Bible says, praise the Lord. So, praise the God. Sing the glories of God. Keep on chanting the God name. Then only God, we can get attracted to God, and God automatically will join us or will bless us, because God is our family member. Guru is our family member. So, what Jagat Guru Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja says is, God reveals him or himself. God reveals himself to a devotee when who feels drawn to him by the combined force of three attractions. Look at that. Three attractions. So God will reveal himself to a pure devotee if combined three forces of attractions. So three attractions. Combined force of these three attractions. Look at that. It is true. Now, first attraction is the attractions of worldly possessions for the worldly man who is into material life. The attraction to worldly possessions for a worldly man. Number one. Now, number two attraction, the child's attention or attraction for its mother. So, number one is worldly possessions, attraction to a worldly man. Number one attraction. Number two attraction, a son or child's attraction to his or her mother. Second attraction. Now, third attraction, husband's attraction for the chaste wife. Husband's attraction to a chaste wife. Now, if one feels drawn to him by the combined force of these three attractions, definitely God can be attained. Now, have understood these three attractions put together, the combined effect of all these three attractions, if put together, God will come to us or God will reveal Himself. But it is very difficult, very difficult. We have to keep practicing. So the point is love God even as the mother loves her child. Number one. Number two, the chaste wife, her husband, reversing. And third, the worldly man, his wealth. So add together these three forces of love, these three powers of attraction, and give it all to the God. Then we will certainly see Him, see the God. So Thakur says that these three attractions should be combined as a force for a devotee to get attracted and to see the God, visualize. It is not that easy. It happens once we are purified. How we can purify? Continuously doing mantra chanting, service to the God, and uh, purification every time, especially in thoughts. So we have to control thoughts. That is the first practice because mind is a monkey. It keeps traveling, wandering left and right. We don't know. So we have to be in current state. That is very, very important. So these yogis and swamis who have mastered our senses, they give lot of vibration to the disciples. That is the reason. And they don't come in the worldly matters. They don't come in uh, households, worldly households. That is the reason they keep away with themselves. And most of the times, even today, they are present in Himalayas. They have no bondage. That's the reason. Let us run away to the Himalayas, Yogda Maharaja says. So, what we have to relearn is that, like a longingness to God. Oh, we want God, like that. But it is not that easy because Bhagavan Ravana Maharshi says that even to chant God name, we have to be blessed by the God. To utter the name Lord Ishvara, Ishvara, we have to be blessed by Ishvara. It is not that easy. Perhaps most importantly, just talking, orating, giving lectures on God may not help the spiritual practitioner, sadhaka. Pure heart, pure heart. That means heart touching, not attractions. That's very, very important. So God will come to us. He reveals himself when these combined three forces of attraction put together by a devotee, automatically we can see the God. God will talk to us. Yes. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja says he used to continuously speak to Amma, the mother of mothers, the divine mother. So Thakur, fondly, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja, fondly known as Thakur, he also says that we have to love the God and pray to him with a longing heart. If not, no. Envo, no. So how it happens? Continuously, we need to keep chanting, continuously associate with the humility, humanity, worshipping, service, and we have so should see that it shouldn't become a just like that activity. It should be very, very divine, and we should control senses. That is the reason we need to keep train the brain. Suddenly we cannot get. Suddenly it is impossible to sit for even 5 minutes, even for 5 minutes to listen to the God. Or, I mean, oh, sorry, Shivana means that listening to God words. It is not that easy because human beings, generally, not you, you all are learned people. Shivana will get attracted to negative things very fast. So, impossible. That is the reason. At right time, we need to train the brain. So automatically will attune to that particular time and sit for meditation or namasmarana or mantra chanting, whatever it is, as a part of godly or divine activities. So God will reveal himself when a disciple has a longing heart to have a darshan. And most importantly, Jagat Guru Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaj also says that the kitten knows only how to call its mother crying, isn't it? We would have seen so many cats and kittens. They know how to call her mother. How they call? Meow, meow. Like that. Oh, they keep on crying. Meow, 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 meow. Like that, they keep on crying. What happens? The mother cat will jump and take care of the kitten. So, mother also sees where the kitten has to be placed. Sometimes it will place under the bed. Across globe, not only in India, cat and kittens are same across the globe, isn't it? So one of Guru Avadhuta Maitreya Bharati, she used to say, Her Holiness, she used to say, pleasure may be different, suffering and pain are same for any human being. She used to say, Her Holiness Avadhuta Maitreya Bharati, she used to say, pleasure may vary from one being to another being, but pain and suffering are the same across globe beings. So Kitty knows and she's crying, Mama came. And she will keep it on the floor, under the ground, sometimes under the stairs, under the bed. So when it suffers, and it cries, that, of course, Kitten only knows that song. It doesn't tell you that to this, isn't it? It knows only crying, meow, 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 like that. Mama will come, and that's all it knows. But as soon as the mother hears or heard the kitten cry or hears the kitten cry, wherever the mummy cat is there, she will come within no time. This is a classic example, generally quoted by, no, blessed by our Jagadguru Paramahamsa Sri Ramakrishna Maharaj. Like that, Yogda Maharaja also thought that he wanted to go to Himalayas and have a darshan of Yogis and Swamis because they have mastered the self. The young son of my suggestion one day to Dwaraka Prasad, the young son of our landlord in Bareilly, fell on unsympathetic ears. So he was telling, like, uh, let us run away to the Himalayas, told. So my suggestion, Yogda Maharaja's suggestion to Dwaraka Prasad, who is a younger son of a landlord in Bareilly, was not listening to that. He was fell on unsympathetic ears. That means he was not understanding or not compassionate or not at all caring. So Yogda Maharaj is telling, let us go to Himalayas, but he is not listening and understanding. Who? Dwaraka Prasad. Now, in simpler words, he is not at all giving attention of Yogda Maharaja's word. Let us go to Himalayas. Let us go to Himalayas. No, he sits like this. Dwaraka Prasad, brother Dwaraka Prasad. What will go to Himalayas? Like that. See, that is the reason Satsanga. There is a famous quote in English. Shivana doesn't know great literary, but somewhere Shivana studied that birds of same wings flock together, like that something. You can write the right statement. You can WRIT for RAGHT statement. I understood. So, if suppose someone says we'll go to Himalayas, who will come? If he's saintly and he wants only God, he wanted to know why I have come, why I have come onto this earth. What is the specific reason? Should I run through all these life and birth cycles, life and death cycles, or should go enjoy the bliss state of God like that? So, sufferings and pleasures are part of our life. Many a times in sufferings, human beings have a tendency to feel, to uh, not to continue their lives. That, like that, means they'll get depressed. They'll feel very bad about the things which are happening around. For them also, it is very important that we have come for a purpose, and the purpose is moving ahead. One hand material life, the other one spiritual life. Yeah, birds of the same kind gather in the same nest. This is one more line which has come, new one, no issues. So Dwaraka Prasad brother was not at all showing interest and is not paying attention. He revealed my plan to my elder brother, who had just arrived to see father. Now see, look at that. Yogda Maharaja was just sharing Dwaraka, we'll go to Himalayas, da. Like that is telling. Dwarka Prasad immediately, as if they have gone to Himalayas, he complained to his brother, our Yogda Maharaja's brother. Instead of laughing lightly over this impractical scheme of a small boy, Ananta made it a definite point to ridicule me. So Yogda Maharaja's brother, who is a brother who came to see the father, brother Ananta, who got married. So just Dwarka Prasad, brother Dwarka Prasad, immediately complained to Ananta, brother Ananta. Ananta brother, you know, Yogda Maharaja wanted to fly up to Himalayas, like that he would have told. Now, see, very funnily. So, we also should relearn that never and ever believe non-satsanga devotees, non-satsanga people. That what we have to relearn. Because immediately complained. Good. Instead of laughing lightly over this impractical scheme, so instead of laughing, because he knew that it is a very impractical scheme, it cannot happen. But Brother Ananta, because he knows Yogda Maharaja is incarnation, he knows it. So he says he made it a definite point to ridicule me. That means to make a fun. Oh, is it? Oh, Yogda, Mukunda, you want to go Himalayas? Hey, what you will go, day? What will go wrong? Like that you would have told. And then, see, not only making fun or mocking it, he says, where is your orange robe? You can't be a Swami without that. He made a statement. Ananta brother. He says, Mukund, you are telling you wanted to run off to Himalayas or go to Himalayas to have a darshan of yogis and swamis. Dwaraka was just telling me. Ho, 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 ho. Where is your orange robe, da? Where is your orange robe? Like that he mocked. Look at that. So we know this orange robe means like, like this. Of course, it is not orange, it is green in color. For various reasons, Shivana is wearing that. Appa blessed to wear it because in Satsanga and while doing Nama Guna Sankeerthana, air flows. Oh, it should not be shared. Lot of headache. No problem, no problem. In the different Satsanga. So he says, so it is a traditional clothing where, like Swami Vivekananda, you would have seen a robe means that orange robe. They tie it on to the head, a cloth, an attire associated, as we have discussed. I mean, as we have done satsanga of a religious context or religious order, wearing a saffron color, sometimes any color, a turban. Yes, in India we call it as turban. So it is an orange robe. You can't be a Swami without that. Ho, 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 ho. Like that Ananta brother doing fun, no? Mocking at our Jagadguru Paramahamsa Yogananda Maharaja. Good. Oh, time is getting short. Mantra chanting and Nama Guna Sankirtan, very, very important. So please write Jaya Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja. Jaya Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja. Jaya Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja. Pranava Swarupam Pranavaswarupam Phaniraja Bhusham Animadi Siddhiprada Trivignarajam Pranavaswarupam Phaniraja Bhusham Animadi Siddhiprada Trivignarajam Pranavaswarupam Phaniraja Bhusham Animadi Siddhiprada Trivignarajam Pranavaswarupam फणिराजभूषम् अनिमादिसिद्धिप्रद श्रीविघ्नराजम् गणराज योगी गण वन्द्यापादम् गणराज योगी गण वन्द्यापादम् प्रणमामि गिरिजा शिवनन्दनन्दनं प्रणमामि गिरिजा शिवनन्दनन्दनं प्रणमामि गिरिजा शिवनन्दनन्दनं प्रणवस्वरूपं फणिराजभूषम् अनिमादिसिद्धिप्रद श्रीविघ्नराजं प्रणवस्वरूपं फणिराजभूषम् अनिमादिसिद्धिप्रद श्रीविघ्नराजं गणराज योगी गण वन्द्यापादं गणराज योगी गण वन्द्यापादं प्रणमामि गिरिजा श्री सच्चिदानन्द प्रणमामि गिरिजा श्री सच्चिदानन्द प्रणमामि गिरिजा श्री बाबाजी आनन्द प्रणवस्वरूपं फणिराजभूषम् अनिमादिसिद्धिप्रद श्रीविघ्नराजं प्रणवस्वरूपम् प्रणवस्वरूपं फणिराजभूषम् अनिमादिसिद्धिप्रद श्रीविघ्नराजं प्रणवस्वरूपं फणिराजभूषम् अनिमादिसिद्धिप्रद श्रीविघ्नराजं 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 हरि. Lord Ganesha is very, very happy. Lord Ganesha says, he's a pet son of Mother of Mothers, the Divine Mother. Pet son, Manasa Putra. We call in Hindi, Sanskrit, in India, Manasa Putra. That means very, very, very lovely, lovely boy, cute Ganesha of Mother of Mothers. ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं बम 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 भस्मविलेपं बम 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 भस्मविलेपं शं 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 शङ्कररूपं शं 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 शङ्कररूपं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं गौरीकान्तं गौरशरीरं गौरीकान्तं गौरशरीरं गङ्गाशीर्षं गानविलोलं गङ्गाशीर्षं गानविलोलं नन्दिवाहनं वन्दितलोकं नन्दिवाहनं वन्दितलोकं नन्दिवाहनं वन्दितलोकं नन्दिवाहनं वन्दितलोकं नन्दिवाहनं वन्दितलोकं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं बम 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 भस्मविलेपं बम 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 भस्मविलेपं शं 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 शङ्कररूपं शं 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 शङ्कररूपं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं भास्कर तेजसं भवभयनाशं भास्कर तेजसं भवभयनाशं वासुकि भूषणं वेदविचारं वासुकि भूषणं वेदविचारं मन्मथनाशं माधव पूज्यं मन्मथनाशं माधव पूज्यं मन्मथनाशं माधव पूज्यं मन्मथनाशं माधव पूज्यं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं ध्यायत शंभुं नागाभरणं बम बम bam bam bhasma vilebham bam 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 bhasma vilebham sham 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 shankara rupam sham 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 shankara rupam jayata shambhum nagabharanam jayata shambhum nagabharanam nam 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 nagapati deham nam 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 nagapati deham mam mam Mantrasubhujam Mam Mam Mantrasubhujam Sham 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 Shigra Prasannam Sham 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 Shigra Prasannam Vam 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 Virupanetram Vam 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 Virupanetram Yam 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 Yaksheshametram Yam 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 Yaksheshametram ध्यायत शम्भुं नागाभरणम् 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 ध्यायत शम्भुं Lord Shiva, very, 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 very bold. Lord Shiva. Just chant Lord Shiva name. He'll appear. Babaji Maharaja says, Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja says, one who utters with reverence, name Babaji, instantly they will get spiritual bliss or spiritual blessings. Instantly they will progress spiritually. That was told by Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja to Paramapuja Lahiri Mahashaya. Dala Paramapuja Lahiri Mahashaya is telling to Jaya Nama Guna Sankeerthana that with utmost reverence, we have to have that longing ness to God, only God, only God, like that. But it is not that easy. So many life cycles. After ending so many life cycles, only one will have that tendency of only God, only God, only God. However, any disciple, sadhaka, with blessings of Samasta Guru Mandali and the God, and the mother of mothers, the divine mother, then also is possible. For that, we need to have pure heart, no criticism, no comparisons, no jealousy, no ego, nothing like. We should happy. HAPPY, happy. Now, most importantly, all these kirtans are brought from Sukshma and Karana Lokas. That means subtle worlds and astral plane by His Holiness Paramapuja Avatar Avadhuta Jagadguru Shri Datta Ganapati Sachidananda, fondly known as Dattappaji. These are not normal kirtans. They will stimulate 72,000 astral nerves. And more importantly, there are three important nadis. You all know that. Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. Oh, they will get stimulated. No words, only glories of God through bhajan also. Through bhajan, through bhajan. Our Jaya Nama Guna Sankeerthana bhajan is not a bhajan. It is tapasya. It is tapasya because it has been blessed by Appaji. If not, it is not possible. So, very funny moment. Oh, Shivana got a weakness. This has to be shared. Shivana got a weakness. So many people also will run away from Shivana when they meet. Shivana first question he will ask, or first request he will make, come to bhajan. So they will feel, oh, something is profit to Shivana. We should not go. Like that they will think. No problem. Some people think, oh, I am following one guru. Why I have to go to these second class bhajans? Like that some people think, devotees. Yes, God promise. This was told by devotees. Why second class? Because we make sounds, and we don't have black money, orchestra, musics, nothing. Only God blessing. And some people, some devotees say, oh, there is something. That is the reason Shivana is calling everyone to bhajans because Shivana wants publicity. So many people, so much gathering, so much promotion, so much publicity stunt, so much name, so much fame to Shivana. That is the reason he's calling like that. Yes. So there's so many other reasons which cannot be shared in online satsanga. So doubting nature and no tenderness, so many things. Whatever it is, Shivana kept on, keep on. He will be asking, please come to please come to bhajans, like that. So once what happened, to the only for fun's sake. So there was one, we generally in Jaya Nama Guna Sankeerthana, no one should call Shivana as Guru. No Guru, only Shivana. From zero point 0.1 baby to 110 years old. Everyone only Shivana. Now what happened? One day, and they call Shivana, Anna means brother, Shiva brother, like that. Some people also written in comments, bro. Of course, this is a new trend which is cropping up. Bro, okay, Shiva bro. So now Shivana asked one one devotee, sister, please join for satsanga. Not now, because Jayanama Guna Sankirtana is blessed from 1995. Oh no, lies, only truth. Whatever. Mass gathering has started from 2009 or so. So 2004, for example. Okay, no problem. Whatever it is. So once he asked, Shivana asked, hey, will you come and join? Please, sister, come to our bhajan, because Shivana loves bhajans. Weakness, what to do? And everyone, exploited to the core, Shivana. Because Shivana doesn't know anything. Only duty bhajan, duty bhajan. No brain power, no money power, no status. A simple man. What to do? No problem, no problem. God is with us. So Shivana asked, sister, sister, please come. Then sister told, oh no, brother, I am very busy with my child. Oh, Shivana got surprised. Then Shivana asked, oh, is it? Yes, I am daily mentoring. I am teaching. Oh, Shivana was thinking that she is preparing for civils. Then she says, she's only fifth class. Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Then after some time, Shivana once again called, oh, my devotee, sister, please come to Bhajan Star. Like, no, brother, sorry. I have to take my children to school, come back, drop them, take them to tuition, get them back. Oh, very busy, very busy. Okay, da, don't come, don't come. Like that, Shivana told. After some times, Shivana once again called. Hey, why don't you come da to bhajans? That sister says, oh, no, they are preparing plus two. Very, very. No sounds, no disturbance. Okay, okay, okay. Then after some time, Shivana called once again. Hey, why don't you come da? So many years, so many times. Shivana is calling you. She said, no, 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 no. My children got admission in other states. So we are looking out for accommodations, and every month, because they are very, very younger. So both, sometimes me, sometimes my husband, every 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, going there, pampering them, coming back. No time. Okay, okay. Oh, please take care of. Okay, okay. Then Shivana asked Vanshi after some time, hey, please come down. Oh no, brother. What happened, both passed the degree graduation in engineering, and they flied off to America. Oh, is it nice? Now you are free. Oh no, what happened, bro? But they got married and she's attending her puberty. I have to go and nurse her. My son called me. Oh, she flied off. Then, after coming back, so 1, 2, 3 years or so, Shivana called last time. Hey, now everything responsibility completed. Please come. No, no, no. I'm taking care of my grandchildren, my son and my daughter-in-law. They said that you take care of these grandchildren. You are free at home like that. From morning 6 to night 9 o'clock, I am only taking care. Then Shivana did not call even till now. And Shivana decided not to call. Oh God, have you understood the essence? If you have understood the essence, please write what you have understood. Oh, no one is writing. God bless you. God bless you. God bless all of us. Very good. Very good. So, what Shivana would like to say is only upon the blessings of the Guru Mandali and Ishvara we can. And our basic responsibility, no one knows it. We would have seen, encountered many wild animals, or our social animals, or general animals, catu, dogu, dattu, this. We have crossed all those and took the human birth. Very, very precious. We don't know what happens next moment. It is not forecasting. We have to find out the time, take out the time, and keep chanting. Whoever the guru you are following, Jaya Nama Guna Sankeerthana never forces anyone to even look at the relearning of autobiography of a yogi. 1, 10, 5, 6, 100. We have promised to Mahavatar Babaji and Yogdananda Maharaja. You all know in our Telugu learning process, hardly there were 10 or 5 sometimes. Our devotees. No, we have promised to the God until it is completed. We don't know why we are doing. That is the question. One disciple asked, one devotee, Shivana, why are you doing English relearning process? Shivana also doesn't know. If Shivana says that is it is a divine sankalpa, an instruction of Mahavatar Babaji and Yogda Maharaja, will you believe it? If you believe, you can believe. Because Shivana says something, it is understood in other way. Or Shivana is boasting, Shivana is telling so much about himself, like that too you will say. No. God, only God. So it is a clear cut. And one more thing. See, Mahavatar Babaji, tomorrow there is one short video which will come. Real blessing, full vibrations. WHYY. Because as Paramahamsa Yogananda Maharaja, first time in a ship, he did not know. He was communicating only in Bengal. He was not a literary person, knowledgeable person in English. Yogda, Mukunda, our Paramahamsa Jagadguru Yogda Maharaj. But divine blessings, he was praying to Yukteswar Giri Maharaj. And Yukteswar Maharaj says, go ahead, Mukund, Guru Mandali and my blessings are with you. And he almost for more than 3-4 hours, he has given discourse in English, Yoga. Like that only it happened. On the first day of relaunch or relearning of autobiography of a yogi, we were doing Satsanga in Bhajan at your home, our home. It is your home only. This all. Nothing is permanent. Everything is yours, everything is ours. We all are same. So when relearning of autobiography of a yogi in English is launched on that day with holy vibrations, with pure energy, we were chanting Lord Shivarudra mantra. Immediately, flower fell down from the photograph of Yukteswar Giri Maharaj. Tomorrow you please see. Observe. OBSERV, observe. That is the blessings. Because Shivana is not a George Bernard Shaw or English teacher. English teacher. He studied in English medium. That is the only benefit. And that too Indian language. We don't know how generally it is spelled or spoken in other countries. So it is not to showcase the wisdom. For instance, we can also, but we cannot say whatever it meant. Yogda Maharaja, whatever he says, we have to say because he's sitting beside us. See, if you believe, it is true. He is there. That is the reason some of the current, Shivan also doesn't know anything. Something coming out. What coming? We don't know. Something is current is coming out. So Shivana requests that no need of coming and joining, no problem. Whether you join Satsanga, whether you join Bhajan, whether you do not, no problem. Keep association with God. Our single purpose is that. And this is a medium wherein which we all are forced by Samasta Guru Mandali to not to forget the God. See how many difficulties and challenges. You know better than Shivanna at particular time to start. Recording sessions very easy. Shivanna comes from office. one Saturday, Friday night, he can do. But doing like this, no water live, no scratching, it should be very much disciplined. If not, where God will not bless us. You have to be pure. You have to be devotional. You have to love the God. Then only it all. Sitting for 1 hour or 45 minutes, it's not that easy. So one has to think about. So keep chanting the mantra or whatever the form you want to go. That's it. The Tanugraha. Oh, lot of time taken. What to do? We will do, please, Shivrudra mantra and the Traksha mantra. Shivaya Brother Brian Ma. 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 Shivaya Brother Brian Shivayam, 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 Shivaya Brother Bhajan Ma, 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 Shivaya Brother Bhajan Ma. Shivam, 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 Shivam. Om Aim Bim Shvaramanakanataya Namah. 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 Om Aim Bim Bim Shvaramanakanataya Namah. Om Aim Bim Bim Shvaramanakanataya Namah. Om Aim Bim Shvaramanakanataya Namah. Om Aim Bim Shvaramanakanataya Namah. Om Aim Bim Shvaramanakanataya Namah. Anaghaya Namah. Anandaya Namah. समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय, समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय, समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय। अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय, अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय, अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय। तोरा माता की जय, तोरा माता की जय, तोरा माता की जय। परमहंस योगदानंद महाराज की जय, महाअवतार बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय, जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय, जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय।